companies.
No, but I thought Zoom Lion.
Zoom Lion. No. Zoom Lion. They say omu kofa bola na nyama no mo ye. But when it comes to the cleaning of the offices, the ministries and stuff. Also, office those ministries more will be no more cleaning hall, the washroom, the office, and everything before you come in and put detergent and tea rolls, tissue and all those things.
Are you saying Sammy
Uku wife handle those things? I'm telling you. They've taken everything and they are making money.
Not money.
They don't care. They don't care about this country. Look, you are making so much. What prevents you from look at the road and Okanwasem? You cannot lobby with your position. No one call ye asphalt. Who call a Chebi Chroma? The asphalt there is about 9 inches thick.
The road no crap
9 inches thick. That's the asphalt Chebi. And you cannot lobby a similar thing to your hometown. No munye ekweno. Now look at all that they are doing. Now a city MP has abandoned his constituency and now going for another place. So would you parliament?
That is it.
And you are getting the resources and then you are using the resources for another constituency because you want to go and be an MP there. Very bad, very terrible. Bad. And the normal circumstance, I can say parliament crown you're pulling no call privileged committee. No call answer question there. Then why do you take a constituency to parliament and now start using their resources for another constituency because you have an interest there?
Ni papa is powerful, so very powerful. Yeah, I heard ni papa is very powerful. In MPP. Okay, briefly, young come about performance tracker no.
Yes, performance tracker no. Me also abayin biya baswa. One of the tenets of democracy is responsibility and what accountability. You're supposed to be accounted to your people.
Yeah.
And see, I remember now abebu ni nyina no. I say ubu akonta. And the eso bubu.
Yeah.
But my problem pa they say akonta no mubu no insisi so. So what I say? Akonta no mubu no insisi so. Ohwe tracker ni mo. They have spoken about one district, one factory. I'm somewhere more than 150. Minya Ghana had many you. Baby industries any factories ebusu no nyama ye cheap. Who say bibi ye cheap e wo Ghana am say. Afa kra na nyama bo ayeden. Most of the factories are you can check. They were existing factories. They were existing what? Factories. And other ones now, a year growing ones now, Amuakasa AC, through partnership, okay? They don't even have finance to open. The structures, some of the structures have been built. Some of them, it has not been completed. So that is what we are talking about. Here, hospitals. Almost agenda 111. Hospital no. There is a documentary out. Actually say all hospitals in Ghana here are sick hospitals. Who's another better I can say Minister of Finance ako okonfuanochi. Okonfuanochi no. O say dialysis machine na e wo ho no mo no. Mesi aka ho no mo bi. O say dialysis machine no e 1.5. When who machine e half da. And so what will say bako pe in a effective. The other one no enye juma papa. Dialysis machine which should be elementary. Amanfo enya omu no. E be ni honum. So if we have these pertinent issues, I have Ghana for work hospital machines in you in drone you are the patients. Let's see you could see hospital for yako invest in these hospitals yensi minia. Eti Ghana for the MPP are my way no. And yet then the papa before President Mahama Ebefiso no Okoji loan by saying we are coming to invest that money into the agri sector.
Wow.
And now the planting for food and jobs. Ome use over 1.2 billion for planting for food and job. And so here inflation now 51% as a last 3 months. As a last 3 months, inflation was 51%. If you are not crying, be in talk. But me can be here. There's one commodity be a cost ropa. When we say lime. The other friend will catch it.
Yeah.
And Bako 5, 15 cities. Wow. Lime. Bako 3 cities. Lime Bako 3 cities. Meanwhile, you're planting for food and jobs in Ghana. line back with 3 cedis. And then the boy day, yeah, once I time plantain chips, if you say tower crown, there 1 cedi.
Yeah.
He say on 5 cedis on your plantain chips. And no crown, Uber just says, me pay the share Robin my day. Yes, silly. You see, you're planting for food and what? And jobs. Where are the jobs? So, Social Track and the most of providing 2 million jobs. So, meanwhile, just last month, government statistician thereby said unemployment a day across
yeah.
Or say unemployment across in the history of Ghana a big crying a day ain't see that. Meanwhile, Track and this one creating 2 million what jobs. So a deception. All the things that they have written in their book in their tracker is deception. Yeah, and come in and call can we and confer free education a day embra because when you are accounting now, you account for good and what and bad. You don't account for one side. Meaning, so what is almost say Omobema and Colano tablet. They can't crash you. So be SB try on testing and on frame. Maybe I have a challenge. Most of the secondary schools, when you say form 2 for the whole schools this year, school uniform member.
Yeah, because
check almost say the parents epa mom will fear no. I know they say house attack. So mo post school no mo be share no. And that's the Colano say.
Me will not saying national supplies for supply clothes, you know.
Yeah.
That was just last week, yeah. No. This week rather.
Okay.
Almost year with demonstration.
Okay.
Abuko with Ministry of Education.
Okay.
Actually, because from 2021 to 2022, almost can buy 2023, 2022 to 2023, almost can buy. Into almost chairs. Into I think say Rebecca will be now.
And I make sure we say currently Form 1 4 will fear. Form 2 4 no so it will break. Form 3 4 will break. Form 2 4 the whole school is here. Form 2 4 they don't have uniform.
Yeah.
On say go school government make say one kasa for check bra. O your bar. O your bema say for khaki trouser and then maybe blue top bra no. And then Kolana share the whole of their first year at school. Second year we omo da so share. So if you are counting now you should be accounting for Kolana need school uniform. But I can also command the tablet. I can need Adriani OD. There's no food. Okay? President of Charles, the last 3 weeks, my sister station back a program. Almost stakeholders in the program.
Okay.
Or say, or no, or ye, the school no one off. Or see the school no. Adriani pa or more a maize related food. I don't pay. Or so money Gary. Omu ni rice, omu ni milk, omu ni tin fish, omu ni shea. I said the only part omu wape, gari, maize related food.
Maize.
Now, Kolani di chozavi area. No matter the chozavi enyumre. Would you know sir? There are some schools breakfast or kwa wakasa udi sugar ko. Oko school breakfast udi sugar ko. Hey, would you say first normal supply or more with milk?
No.
School almost all the schools. Oko class What do sugar be called class? What called breakfast? And how do sugar call?
Why?
Because the government is unable to supply them with sugar.
Sugar.
They say sugar.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you the truth. I am telling you the truth. Yeah. Form 3 phone will fear. Form 1 phone will fear. If a guy will be from normal culture. See, anybody who knows me, you say me a teacher, I'm a child or secondary school. That's why I'm practicing as a lawyer. Everybody who knows.
Until you age,
Eh? I'm with him.
What this?
They say sugar. Me fee 2009. I'm first child. Me child will be good senior high school. 2009 to 2018. I'm fee on them. Me say sugar. I'm only sugar. I am not using Benkum, but I'm saying most of the schools they don't have sugar.
So can we say that Benkum senior high school only sugar?
It can be possible.
So money sugar.
Me say sugar. I'm only sugar.
I'm supply
me
sugar.
Me say Kolane call class. I'm only sugar. I'm call down. I'm only sugar. Darko. But who said that first? Someone supply more milk. Say supply more milk. Do you know say the milk that you supply no? It's not the regular milk on markets. And yet I do milk. And now Carnation milk na no. Obi na kofa inferior goods be China.
Are you sure?
I am telling you. I am telling you on authority. Me Hanom.
Say FDA for be share.
Me say. Me say milk no nya Carnation. Me say milk no nya Carnation. And yet I do. It is not on our market.
No, but senior. Say and say I do milk.
That is the standard. That is the that is the standard. That is the standard.
So are you saying say
I am saying say
only that 2 milks in pen air correct?
Me say in Ghana here the standard is ideal and
no.
Listen, Mami can be being sure. The people say when they say milk no more the bad the crown. It is inferior. Anything. It is not on the market. No. See,
maybe you don't know, say FDA for
agent. It's not say FDA. It's not about FDA. The problem they say. So would be a bad market in this one.
Yes.
The use of you know, and I would go school. You don't go and bring milk from outside that milk, you know, anything. It doesn't have name. The same thing. 10 fish now your supplement color. The same and to be my first no 10 fish now the mom.
No, only. Yenjina wo milk now o come.
Yes.
FDA. 8 year.
Yes.
Are you saying say milk
I am saying say
school?
Yes. It's an inferior milk. Say Mbabiem milk ni need anything 10 fish ni need. I inferior goods. No mo de man kola no inferior goods. Akola ko dine na obi na aduane one ladle always they are crying it's sakra dine na club ko biem. They don't go to dining. But remember shocking revelation back one particular school a year investigation kakra o hono. So say the rice bar any a brew bar.
Yeah.
It goes with weight. It's here the two skills so.
Yeah.
Do you know say to be the moba? Omo say 50 kilos, now 40 kilos. Now 40 kilos no crab abu to keep the weight. Me na make catch.
Wow. Do you have evidence?
See, the headmaster say because of victimization they are unable to talk. The headmasters are because of the say okasa pe you know. Me say such as president na dan okasa you know or say omuko one of the meetings in 2018 omuko say some of the policies of free education needs to be reviewed. Or say they were sanctioned. I listened to the program live. Or see they were sanctioned. It's because of that they don't talk. Someone said Nigeria admission, you know. Some schools they were not having bed. And the headmaster the guy said, "Oba, on one jiska, but bed director ako baby, no ako top bed ama oba no." When you say omu ngina ye from one thing ana. So there is serious problem with free education. Serious problem.
Okay.
With free. He say me wa class be ana me chere. Do you know say me call class? Students three be who me catch me say they don't have exercise books. Their parents didn't give them exercise books because they were thinking the government will give them what exercise books. Eti here ekola no mo school no there adabraka school na no mo ko keke o but pass mo ko for bibi papa e few pe no mo if
okay
me wrap it up. Yeah. You can ask if you have a friend who teaches at the university. You can ask that your friend. Obeka Chair will say now saying graduates no move secondary school ever university no they are substandard. Some of them cannot even write a paragraph on their own. They can't write sentences correct one. They can just put words down but that words they have put down do not form a sentence.
Wow. Courage.
Boss.
Performance tracker. Me I feel say government na yade nyama mo feel say ontimi mo boss no say eye bibia na obetimi astore witrim. So we dey I simple. So you can say about 10 projects in Ashanti region. O type ya partner mouth. Or bomb 15 projects in Greater Accra. Don't think this is a government, you know.
Mr. Kwasi, before courage, I make a be sure. See, yes, I'm a year OBU, but you know the literacy rate in Ghana here is not even 30%.
But say
it's not even 30%.
Yeah.
And see, yeah, to Abana, about 70% illiterate, they cannot assess even this and know the truth. So what did I make an answer?
But say, I show say almost nipa almost nipa
day.
Almost nipa 20 I think 15 million ekra we yeah.
Oh no. Yeah,
no.
You can see what 50 million phones that Ghana does not mean say nipa 15 million the crowd. They be okra 2. Obi kra 3.
Yes, but easy for you to assess.
No, most of them is for only calls and text messages.
Yes, and
yes.
But most also they go.
It's not true. It is not true.
Oh, but
it is not true. See,
the number of people on most social media.
See, different. No, there's difference between going to post a picture on social media and going to social media to read.
Mate.
So what did I make an answer? Yes, there are differences.
So don't you say government na looking at the performance tracker to say bibia upe bibia papa obo anaba. So yamon abaso why are there?
Kwachi, thank you very much for the opportunity to be here this morning. Michelle, Nemincha Minuasusu, Nemincha T for Motier, and more share on Facebook, so Michel Muna, Tistro Michia, Tema Central for Michel NDC for Nina, Debia, Masema Mikan, Semuma Jumadin. Election night that you know is an election between the NPP and Ghanaians.
Okay.
And yeah, NDC for no yeah.
But NPP for so Ghanaian.
I know. I know. It's an election between the NPP and Ghanaians. Yeah, NDC no yeah vehicle are available. Ghana for only 2 MPP, no more the ABC, so that every to me at Twa, Juma Pana, in all the various sectors. As an Amudi, a Dadao, and Tro, a catcher Ghana for the enemy in a big crying is a John Mahama, see a dank, a sick, or Dubai, a beer on one moon himself being journalists where Anna Mudi and me, a coach chirimun sat to them, ye white a crash and put to pum, and I'm waiting now, Mike and him. Na muka kansem kese na mudira dagana for ene di numie we abeto ye so ene yentu ye hwie anye yi because you see a democracy or see a try ko pentama abeto abatane ya to about yomo but so far it's looking good. NDC is going to win the election hands down. You be winning election.
I sure.
And no interest say you be complacent.
But how many margin?
Well, you be winning election with a very big margin. But a no interest we are going to be complacent. And no interest
manifesto
election is about strategy. So you study the system and know how you play your cards. And yes, preoccupy because your election yenti obey bibia keke obia demeka obia kesi ukrano demeka. No. It's about strategy. As we go on, we will be rolling out our strategy gradually. But the election, no, MPP no, ombe tume yedi ome yebia, be winning election.
So me break 8, no.
To me break even crown fie and omamba break Ghana 8. To me break bibia. They can't break anything. To me break no omamba break Ghana 8.
Share the one.
Jamunum. So ni momo. NPP no ni momo.
No, share nyamo mo ye.
Ministers,
regional ministers, CEOs,
like Maticrancy and Sneed, Deputy Sneed boss no resigning. A lot. They have even sacked the Controller and Accountant General. The DSC call also delegates go payroll no so muka. So still I'm voting Tiano.
Union said they are doing what by changing people.
The way Controller and Accountant General assistant delegates go payroll so and so still the same thing will happen. But Ghanaians will vote against them. Okay. People are suffering. The youth are suffering. There is so much hopelessness everywhere. The students are just hopeless. They don't know they are left from right. People are really suffering. The women are suffering. Children are suffering. People are really going through difficult times. People cannot afford even paracetamol. Paracetamol to me afford it. People are dying in our hospitals. Life has become very difficult for people. People cannot afford just the commonest meal you can think of in society. People cannot afford it. Kinky. People cannot even afford kinky a day.
But say GM no time so no. Not
to this extent. We knew we had problems during our time. But anyway, everywhere the people in MPP themselves are also complaining. They are suffering. Look, Sikara Koka just one busia bakupe.
The busia no.
Akufado ni busia no. Omo pe na Sikana Koka omusem no moody. Every other person is suffering in this country. They are suffering. Look, ye ba na betina radio so. Ni kasa ni pia pontia. NPP panelists na kasa omo katre se chale nyama no nko yi o. Edu de bi kra ye na mo lift the coffee. Can you imagine?
And some of the ewomo.
And yes, we are disciplined people. We are not greedy people. We are disciplined. We work. We work. ye we enjuma kakra ye ni bread ye oh we no many bread ye they have, but they will still come for your small one or more no. They will still come for it. They have destroyed every fabric and every sector of this country. Oma destroy bibia. Health sector, they destroy it. Economy, they've destroyed it. Education, they've destroyed it. Security, they've destroyed. Now they want to destroy our morals by introducing homosexuality into our system. By introducing lesbianism into that system. They want to legalize it. A way of life. But we will resist it. Just as our national anthem said. We will resist it with all our strength and blood. You better resist everything. And come 7th December, you better trouble John Mahama. John Mahama is going around with the policy. I will be going to that. Ideally, I would not like to talk much about the so-called performance tracker or whatever they are calling it.
Why?
Oh, what is in there? What
Projects,
is in there?
Videos, pictures.
How on earth a central government will go and take toilet, 3-seater toilet, 6-seater toilet, and there are 2 tracker? How on earth a central government will go and take something like a renovation of a dormitory and put in a tracker that why a Juma into Abama? After you've taken the debt, the national debt is almost 700 billion cedis. National debt to almost 700 billion. And it was just around 100 billion. Almost 600 billion account. Then you are telling us, a Juma what is coming in? No. What's a toilet? What's a toilet?
It could be say those areas.
Why a renovation of a dormitory?
Those areas no more see toilet, and it could be say a BB and him.
Toilet now we see crampo. If you are supposed to toilet to school, we see toilet to a market, we see toilet to her, and now we there to track him. So we are tracker. Look, we should tracker no more. They said there is they've completed from Afienya to Dodowa road 100% completed.
Afienya to Dodowa road
100% completed.
It's in the tracker.
Akusumo road.
Akusumo road, yeah.
You go to Christian High.
Yes.
No Kopi Dodowa.
Yes.
They say 100% completed.
That road, my father. Yeah.
I want to sponsor a journalist from this house.
Okay.
This is your media house.
Okay.
I want to sponsor a journalist. Opene. If point Mimi or Tama. But because if journalists know you're ready, the moment on the cameras are, you better find Medina.
Okay.
Near Kopi Dodowa.
Okay.
Ni see ma be pie Afienya.
Afienya.
Yeah, calling na no chakwan so.
Okay.
Nothing.
Abaning
nothing.
But or the track anymore no say why
100%.
Wa completely road
100%.
No, from Afienya to Dodowa road.
I see 100%. I will track no.
Oh, track him.
In fact, one annual a trip of sun. I did go kwan so no.
Yeah.
A big crampo ye fan sa road no so. Ye fa big crampo go sa kwan no so.
Wow.
Me see, the making is not Tamale, it's not Ho, it's not Kumasi. You be faka, you be bre, and send alcohol. Okay.
Na member me, and na DJ Fisre. Hey, masa.
Welcome.
Na osre. Why you late? Who are on patch? Osre.
See our group CEO. I was going to work at you. Why are you manning it?
The position which
oh, so we nye Kumasi.
So say Afienya to Dodowa road no. Almost about complete. Okay. So Yabema your reporter.
Very good.
Ediwichi.
Thank you. Your point ya yanko.
Because you be kwe yi ti mema reporter.
Yanko.
Sure.
Yemfa kwan so no twa no fa be kire nyina.
Okay.
Omumfa anwea trampongu so say ye silly pothole. E kwan se na ti sa pepepe na ti omunye hwe. Dodowa hospital. Oma capture. Say omuno mu ye.
Dodowa hospital.
Dodowa hospital. E wo tracker no say omuno mu ye.
Dodowa district hospital.
Dodowa district hospital is in the tracker. Say omuno mu ye Dodowa district hospital.
Oh, sir,
Bishop,
sir, I didn't say government by government. So, say, John Mama, yeah, a buying it. So
the tracker is about a Juma MPP.
The government na someone can MPP.
Don't confuse Ghanaians.
Okay.
Don't confuse Ghanaians.
Okay, me too.
The tracker is not talking about all the projects in Ghana since independence up to now. The tracker is talking about a Juma MPP about my year.
Okay.
Just as ye buy no, ye capture ye de book mu a ye friend no green book and kita me.
Okay.
Ufa ye green book everything we have done from health to education to the economy to water to whatever, they are all captured in a green book. That's what Bronica and Assembly say. Book no lie, but tracker can be amended. Book no lie, but tracker can be amended. And tina omu launch tracker no. The next day, Nyama Aigera was tracker no more. Because they realized that some of them are so obvious. Ghanaians will catch them. So what did they do? They started removing things from the tracker quickly. You know, yes. Bishop Herman Secondary School. Omo hosted dormitory na esi ho no. Yen fire Sanka dormitory no. Yen no hwe yo. It's in the tracker as 100% completed.
Wow.
Mina Mikachero. The ones I am talking about, they are the ones I have personally checked. Pando is not far away. So from yesterday, I decided to do my own checks. Bishop Herman Secondary School, almost dormitory. Yeah, almost see that according to the tracker, almost see it's completed. It's not true. They've not done anything on that dormitory. But it's in the tracker as 100% completed. So this is the kind of deception.
But sir, senior, Oma Bejia to say Oma identify 67.
No, it's not 67. You wait.
More than that.
We are working on the tracker.
Okay.
At the right time, it will come out. Me, what advice I am giving to the NDC is that look, this tracker, let's let the PCs and the MPs, Munamuwo, the various constituency, take it, work on it from constituency to constituency. So we get PC or constituency via get a tracker and look at the This tracker is a turning point for the NDC. Wow, I'm telling you the truth.
Sam George Abe Bobo.
Excellent.
Project be
This tracker is the turning point. Let's take it and turn it around. Look, if I am an MP, oh, Nigo Pram like Sam John Yekano. You know what Sam John Yekano? You know what you do? Just take this tracker. Go to the people that are living around that enclave of Dodowa to Afenya. Then catch them say, Abaina Otisunu, or see where we are 100% we a coin we are. You think how would the people feel? How do you think the people will feel? Go to Bishop Herman Secondary School. Then catch them say, this is a tracker. Abaina see we 100%. Mudometry. And so dormitory. This tracker, we should turn it around. We should not just sit down and watch them. Let's turn the tracker around. Yen catch the Ghana for a dada and try now we try it 2016 now This is a second version of it.
Okay.
This is another way, another refined way mudi Erbavio to lie to Ghanaians. No mun to futuro engu Ghana for enim. As if say, my ye bibiama into your mokoyamunim. They keep raising the figures high, thousands of thousands. Na muka na muyi mienu bi free ma. Na said ya ken ina ya nkre. It's not true. So we need to work hard at PCs and MPs. Take it as your personal project in the constituency and expose them. There's no need to come to Accra FM to expose them. There's no need. Yeah, be Accra FM. Whatever, all the media, no. Yeah. But more and more further, no. Take a van. Put a PA system on the van and go around, look for your area. Then go to those areas and let your people know, your constituents know that this is how they are lying about your constituency. So do not vote for them. The tracker, we can turn it to the positive side of us. So I think it's a good thing they thought they were doing something.
Yeah.
It's full of lies, it's full of deception, it's full of project that does not exist at all. People's personal project, on my bread, on my one, I call loan, a building on more, some enterprise, small one, on company, they've captured all these ones into the tracker. In fact, one time, I was looking for my house because name is true. I was looking out. They can even capture my house in there. It's a hotel. So at the point, I was watching out carefully.
In the tracker, Oko English a man from Eugene, and not the other two on almost all my 50 solar street lights. English a man from picture, which a picture. The same picture now. Oko Kintampo, your friend baby Jama. The same picture now almost all my 10 solar street lights. The same picture area Nipane Jinahua. Not a dumb pattern say they were English a man from no. It's social media presented better one. The same person now Ojinawa camera and
background and everything, the features and that is how deceptive they have become. Look, let me tell you, there is something that I have been looking for. Me who attract no me who's the idea no attract National Cathedral.
Oh, say no moon
but they should put in a tracker and tell us 10% completed.
Oh, and
the tracker they have two. Who
say Mr. Kwache can say omuye. Do you know say omubo a hospital building ewo kukumlemle. You know say hospital no 0%. Say no so omuye. Land crop omunyaye omubisa Dr. Insinya, the presidential advisor to on health to the president. Omubisa no. You know say the acquire land be almost starting development until the more refer to 0%. But no crap promo check here no. That particular one at Kukumlimle no. Land necromunya. So Omar record says 0%. It is a
National
Cathedral now. You have two foundation there.
Two foundation. You crane cry to two. At least they should put it there. Normally 5% and not 2% at all. The progress of the National Cathedral, because that's the first project I started in Ghana.
No, say no. I don't need a personal promise made by the
do you know how much? Do you know? Do you know how much of the state money that have gone into this? $58 million.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
$58 million is any personal money.
Any personal money.
So they're now okay. So they say almost about 8,000 of the projects are in progress. Any 8,000 or something are in progress. So National Cathedral, my I mean who maybe mean such in you being quite me. Another thing I mean who are trying to know Kita Ports and Harbour. So my employee, the managing director for Kita Port and Harbour. So I want to see the Kita Port and Harbour. It's one of the achievements. And my I also mean who are tracker no. I don't see it in a tracker. Meanwhile, they say they've bought it, and you are trying to bring all your things.
You say
me
10 street lights,
10 solar street lights at Jema.
Yeah.
Then 50 solar street lights.
The same into show.
They change the number.
Into more Facebook no. The same pole no. We
the features same, and everything is the same.
And man no jina the same as man no jina man
blue there and a pylon there and everything is like that.
Everything pepe.
Now you've forgotten about call during the 2012 election now you call and now you didn't go to court where there will be a car say you and I were not there, you and I were there. What did he do? Pinch it no there no yeah. He just photocopy pinch sheet bebre. I bet you a police station back no funny there. No a printing a photocopy repetition. Okay. Another project I made first one I'm saying National Cathedral. Second one, Kita Port. I can see it in a tracker. The third one is Cape Coast airport. And also mean who tracker no. They say performance tracker. I've not seen these 3 major projects. I've not seen it in the tracker. So somebody should help us. Let me tell you another deception and what tracker no. You see, when it comes to employment, they are saying that the tracker is saying that the tracker is telling us that according to 2024 budget, 900,000 jobs in private sector and 1.4 million in public sector, according to the budget. Okay, 2024 budget. Anyway, then Dr. Bawumiako kind in his statement, or UPSA, see, they created 70,000 account.
Wow.
970,000 jobs in private sector. I know no kayo. I know say 1.2 million 200,000 account. And if so, jobs in public sector. You see the contradiction. Then now the performance tracker NU. I see 227,939. Ebra budget say 900,000. Bawumia say 970,000. But the performance tracker is saying 267,000.
So
that is private sector. The performance tracker is saying that according to the budget, the public sector is 1.4. According to Dr. Bawumia, is 1.2 million. The tracker is saying that 1.80 million. So you see the inconsistency. They're just throwing figures there to deceive people. That's what these people are doing. So the tracker is a total waste to come and deceive us. My yentenase and maomunfa adada, all these things and sandada yebu. Before you realize, people will begin to believe it. No. We have to get data, look into it, and educate people. Don't fall for some of these lies again. It's a deception. They are all lies. That is why they cannot account for anything.
Okay.
COVID money, as we speak now, they have set up a committee in budget. MPP for someone call. To go and find out and investigate how the COVID money that came, the billions, nearby, how they use the money, MPP for someone call.
Okay, Pacho, on wrap up.
When I come back, we will come back and then I want to talk more about what His Excellency John Mahama is going around and doing in this country. When we come back, we'll discuss that.
Okay, yeah, that courage, I say. Edu Jenfi Ewaha. Sina, Mimisa we, Minimsa Oye IT consultant, and then so now with this performance tracker, Nimsa Nipa Oye no Obenyes Kapa. Because Nipa this has software by Oshe mistakes name. Na maybe a omoda ya enimune obeko grants na intisa. Such a project banya yesi. Ohia, is this something that yemfa ni serious?
Current that's much senior me brapin. Kwame follow discussions and kakra over the weekend we I had me first we share down ko baby asa. Na me monitor MPP phone. Now, Kwame Kakra make a chair tea for me. Politics is a mind game. What do I say?
Yeah.
So sometimes the things that your opponent throws in, you have to study it tactically and know the reasons for their action.
Okay.
You don't go around backing at anything your opponent throws at you.
Okay.
What do I say? The performance tracker. A destructive mechanism
to distract
the conversation,
the 24-hour economy,
the conversation from now till elections. Every mistake in the performance tracker is deliberate.
Deliberate.
Yeah.
Almost said that.
They want to raise unnecessary discussions.
Okay.
Nobody should follow some of these things. What do I say? They MPP4 no.
I don't know who is behind it, and I wish the NDC can really master some of these things. Politics, you engage. You don't engage the personalities. You engage the minds of the people. So at every point in time, you ask yourself that a dear na meet media bar, a bema conversation, you know, I divert it to Angela me pese conversation and divert it. There are a lot of serious issues in the system. Do you know what is happening at Senate? Serious issues. Masa, Akufo-Addo and his Achim mafias are taking over the country. Have you read the Japan document?
Yeah.
Look, who told you there's a performance tracker? A blue book, like the way NDC did green book. But somebody advised them, say, no, don't do it hard copy, do it soft copy. That is it. There's nothing in it. The same way NDC did green book buy or moko fire or project we ha. But the main agenda, they are working something behind. But they want the conversation to change. What is there in the performance tracker? What is it? How does this build a country?
Some check nyamo maye.
No. That is irrelevant. 8 months to elections. That is irrelevant. And I make us say, Obi Shedema or Jenny. What I say?
Yeah.
So when this week, me will fear when I hear NDC communicators talking about, I'm like, really? These people are taking over the country. They look, maybe deputy Senate director of finance were resigning. What I say? You see, Osafuma Fuba and the director general of Senate, which was captured in the Japan document. And you think the discussion should be shifted to a tracker?
Oh, sir, when somebody tuja.
No. Look,
Ghanaians
are out. And America said, when you focus your attention on these things, your opponent has defeated your thought. They want to think for you. They want to tell you what you should talk about. The main issues, they know what they are doing. When the SC was easy, do you know what is going on there? Do you know what is happening at the Electoral Commission? Call us here and ask them what is happening there. And do you know what has happened at EC can determine the next president of this country if care is not taken? What did I say? They don't want us to have conversation on these issues. So they quickly throw in this to divert all attention. Now everybody is on the tracker. Hey, I see I am they know what they are doing.
Okay.
So I'm not interested in this kind of conversation. Bonebe na Senate director what is happening there? What did I say? There's a report on the Akufo-Addo's table. Why hasn't he released that report?
What report?
The report on your friend is saying STL.
Okay,
Where is it? Why are we not discussing that? Why are we not pushing the president to release the report? What did the say? LGBT discussions, they are running away from it. Parliament is asking Jubilee House, the Bain and Fabe on Embra president, no one signing. These are issues, sir. Ghana for interested. Me Adansia Peja. New Edibiase constituency. So I catch him to stadium. I will New Edibiase. No more Mutin New Edibiase, no moon stadium bia. So I almost be decided.
But Osha tracker, so my Yama be
Nana mean discussing tracker. Me, I'm not interested in discussing tracker. One now see West National Cathedral. Multi area also Omuhu National Cathedral. Why should I be the one to discuss it?
So you need to tell them.
Tell who told you?
Oh, say, we see.
Let me tell you something.
We see a damn way.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
This is what I want the NDC to focus their attention on. Just few people, you dedicate them to talk about some of these things. It shouldn't take us 3-4 days to bring out all the lies and put this tracker to rest. As an opposition, quickly when they bring the tracker, you sit down with your communication bureau, you look at all the, yes, you put them together, you publish it, or you issue a press statement, then you move away from there. The documents are there for everybody to cross-check. They said they have done A, B, C, D, A, B, B. Our checks doesn't support that. These are the facts. Boom, bam. You put it aside. You focus on the real issues. The real issues is for MPP to rig the 2024 elections. And that is what they are doing behind closed doors. From now till election, bibi omube total system ni mubiano. Destructive mechanisms. Just to change the conversation, change the narrative. They want us to go to radio and talk rubbish. What do I say?
Yeah.
These people are very strategic on their moves to capture this country. And say, NDC for you or money free so. No more kwa yesi aye gota ewo abrekuma. Gata nini ho. Yesi aye solar light ewo kintampo eni ho. Masa, when now this country does not belong to us anymore. It belongs to them. I'm telling you.
Okay.
So Kwame, the NDC Communication Bureau, they should know what to do.
Courage you out here.
I don't know if he's a
or a senior
man.
Or a senior man.
On country almost say the lies from the truth. What I say? We asema I was a dragon.
No, but Courage raise point when I think say is the best. Say MPs no say there's some George it may identify say oko track anymore. Almost say my project 1, 2, 3 be ewo nigo pram. But entisa what list oko some George Facebook what list all the projects now performance track anymore. We screenshot
Kwame
and I was sign actually say
Kwame I understand. Me say we internal ejuma it was a party near.
Yes.
You release a communication. District Assembly and I say pieces no look at the performance tracker and let us know. I mean it shouldn't. I'm not making
okay.
I think sir, in the coming few days, there's going to be an emphatic statement coming from the communication top. That one I know they are working on it seriously. They're working on it. But like you said, I totally agree with you.
I've stopped going to certain radio stations. Yeah. You know why? Obebe Frel said, come and let's have a discussion. You go and sit down 2 hours. The producer of the show, what table agenda discussions.
No, a scheming agenda.
What did I say? The discussion doesn't talk about 24-hour economy. It doesn't talk about anything relating to John Mahama or the NDC. What I say? In Tinkomona, me 2 hours. It doesn't sell John Mahama. It doesn't sell NDC message. It doesn't do anything. And that is the agenda of the pro-NPP stations. What I say? Inti ye be shiemu ha, ye be shiemu power, ye be shiemu ahoto, any idea. Let us also, table discussions it will hit the core of the NPP. They shouldn't tell us what to discuss. The AAD is like, today and say, now we have launched a performance tracker. So now we waste 2 hours discussing their useless performance tracker.
No, but lies told repeatedly become truth.
Nana,
so what the
people
punch holes into whatever.
I understand. That is why I'm saying that. That's why I'm saying that it's a strategic move. Okay, when you want to counter it, you counter it with strategically
and move on.
And you move on.
Yeah, that one I agree.
Because they will distract you. So the point that I'm making is that look, if we allow them to tell us what to discuss, in any way, did they discuss the green book? They never discussed it. Wait, you know what they did? No, look. Look,
that we did not waste too much time on
listen,
green book.
They picked the green book. Okwa few projects our fee say, you know. Okwa say, say. No, they did not waste. All they did was to tell the people of Ghana that John Mahama is corrupt and incompetent. They were telling the people that John Mahama SEC hotels Dubai. These are lies, not things that they have documented. That one we can cross-check it. John Mahama documentation what to Dubai. John Mahama or documentation na yire na ma contract to Kuma. You know, politics in the man tiasia. These people always use us and go away.
Okay.
My cousin is okay. Would you have done true baby? I would say na baby. Okay, say.
Akunya kesel o trasuno.
Many every me
cousin. No to me o.
Come watch it.
Because
as I was saying, as I come
me pese you move on. Pedioka
Matthias.
Yes, Pedioka in TSU. Now, over the weekend, Mesha say over the weekend, John Mama we Fushiano Guta Fushiama ono much train come. Now, two things in a Guta for kind. Omo chair say John Mama a listening government. Sorry, a listening president. Because I'm not no vice now omo banning channel. Omo no mutiti nkomo na assembi omo kache ni bia oyeye ene one then two omo che say ni 24-hour economy no e ade bia e good policy pa na nyama bebre a ye wu na wia a e distract ye betimi ye nanajo example uko tudu ana uko kanhini uko yi unyama waye nyama free port now de ba unya kwan enya bi enya de bi fa car no ensima unyaman for momunji because traffic inti say ye na najoa ebe boom ema omo kire John Mama so kire say good for me catch am say mon catch ba omi ase nyama no say obetwetwemu no onye no and more train say obe president a o tumi obetimi aye eti yam pick it from honom na
Yebeka scholarship no one man.
Yes, kakra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because me the info be now.
Okay.
Okay. Gabi Darko Kennedy Japan, and I will just mention these two people, very influential and powerful personalities within the MPP. I've come out to say that John Mahama is one of a kind. What do I say?
Yeah.
Gabi Darko ni bolare nkomodiem. I said President Mahama is a fine gentleman.
Yeah.
Kennedy Japan, upon all the insults, have said that President Mahama is a fantastic man. And Ghana Fodo Done dear dancer say the man is one of a kind. What you say? And this for at that time no Solomon Kansam and no mutina Shema MPP for a demonize John Mahama.
Why is saying Solomon?
I'm not on a communication director at that time. What I say? I know mutina sin no mo share it na make say John Mahama Ghana for ye na dom no oba power be ma. Some of us we will continue to be here and my responsibility ye one. John Mahama bo akra me defending. The same way MPP is defending the nonsense Akufo-Addo is doing. What I say? John Mahama enyanesa. Gutafo they know President Mahama. Omuni na dealing on several occasions and they know say omoka asem kire na wo ye dey. Otie. Look, I listened to Eastwood Anaba. Also of a phone FR President Mahama brebi anana ho kire no. Or drop a call no and 30 minutes. Now President Mahama acted dada.
And also Ota Bekra na friend no. Say one of the pastors ni bi yare.
Ghana fonya areshemu any that saw President Mahama mu say wo ye nipa onye nimpan e ye twi kasa ye wo nipa ne wo nimpan nipa ye obi o wotema emane manfo obi a wa abadaye emane manfo obi a ne yam hyehye no emane manfo. And that is the kind of person John Mahama is. Assembly a we be na no aka so obeye bia no, trust you me, John Mahama will do it. And I find it very, very difficult and very insulting. So me who's a man for compare President Mahama to Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. Na eshemebufu.
Why?
The reason is that when you look at President Mahama ni demeanor, okay? Because broni wo word be a friend sincerity. Okay? It runs in the veins of John Dramani Mahama. Very, very sincere. Run up to election 2020, a question was asked. Your predecessors almost say, Omoba, nurses allowance, teachers allowance. Are you still saying, say, you're too abanamawa, nurses allowance, teacher? I know the economy, I know. I won't pay. Really? Something that your opponent is using to win votes. President Mahama stood his grounds and says, "Asadiwe, me ya emwame." Enti gutafo. They know the kind of person they are dealing with, and they have absolute confidence in President Mahama. So many President Akufo-Addo are dealing for 8 years, and they know some money not tables. He has rubbished all of that. President Mahama, where can you compare? In terms of character, in terms of even demeanor, look at how arrogant Akufo-Addo is with his posture.
Body language.
The body language, how arrogant he is. I mean, that is not the kind of president we need at this particular time. Bawumia, Akufo-Addo, before becoming president, they say, or you're disciplinarian, or you will be or you no nonsense, or ni mamamu, or ni mamamre, or ni mamanie, any mumra. Oko jina simpia so no de ne sabon kum kasa kire enkranfo hene. No odi dia yubefo hene atem. Such a character. How do you compare him to President Mahama? Or hene be na President Mahama kasa tia no krum hada. So we should sell President Mahama the man that he is to the people of this country. The same way MPP for brand omoko rebranding. No mo pam odwan atade de share sebo Akufo-Addo e de ne bre be ka kire say the battle is the Lord. 1 Samuel chapter 7 verse 47. Ho no mo ko yi asempa ne free here de be kire Ghana for mo bro hu fu aje o kama fu Jesus ene trumu bill e da Akufo-Addo ani mo so won sign anyo na kaka kire a bishop conference for say enye ono na breast word ni say sinebo say ono na breast trumu boy sida oko BBC oko Al Jazeera ye busa no say it is bound to happen. When I was in the UK, when I was schooling in the UK, the kind of CC so pacha. And yet we are here. We are not marketing Mahama enough. We are not telling the good people of this country. You want me to come and sit here and talk about performance tracker? What? She, kwame kwa chepa. How can I maintain politics as yana? Performance tracker phone tantan. Hey, everybody in this country knows say they have awarded 150 million Ghana cedis contract. See I'm from patchy rose. You do better than why you kwan away. Hey, rose now patchy. I know it. Me be nya me better have a catcher or say contractor no patchy rose no or patchy akese no no agya nketewa no wonim say me no ka say o ma say abaye no foforo me better have a kan no o ma say abaye no foforo ma be ye sisi anketewa no nyina o ma kata so because potholes nketewa no eno na be ya akese no etu o ya akese no agya nketewa na nketewa no betutu abaye akese ne ase ama no 150 million no ase akoye better have a kan ye o ma say akoye no foforo me be ho na mfa. So we need to expose them, not discuss the topics that they bring to us. Look at the way Miracle Abuajo say, Look at the way he's trashing President Mahama. And yet we sit down. Kwamkwache, my boy scholarship secretariat. Kwamkwache unim the ekoso ewo unim asema ekoso.
Eden ekoso.
One say Ghana for do na person mutu kwan kwa manone. Na omumpe visitors visa, because what the visitors visa could do, especially UK, watch higher 4, 5, 6 months. Now one started so this is what they do at the secretariat. A nipa no kwa wa apply for school no nya admission no akọ enti £18,000, okay, ni fees no no wa pay 100,000 and now 150,000. No the co secretariat ho. No wa could tria. They go and pay for the scholarship. Into a tria 150,000 na. Ni a man scholarship no. Ye man scholarship na. Okodru UK or ye entitled so obefa na yere ene ma. At the same time, every semester be about be man £4,000.
I see.
Get fund the American you. Get fund scholarship. Abambe man £4,000. Any feeding money. Abang the chani ticket. Or they be free hako. Now omuncha direct flight. Omuncha to Qatar. And now Dubai to London. Ote asi anu ni cheaper.
Okay.
So on the mention.
Yeah.
Enti near ama secretariat ho. Corruption no. Abun kama fahon. Me reliable source from UK ho. Also otria 150,000. And sani this scholarship near day. Man. Okodru UK ho or accommodation into umbrella accommodation ho. For that 2-year period now they call a master's program no. Abai na ehwe no. Abai na etua school fees. Abai na ye ni bibia. Eti hwan na mpesi kan koto scholarship. I'm asking you.
Wow.
It was this sika no bekwa koma connection man. Na connection man beji ni sika edi de. Ada na onyusu enkoto scholarship. Na onfanko eno no ye more easier, affordable and convenient. This is the reason why scholarship secretariat adane corruption hub. Krono Kingsley na fuad boabo na nim say yin. Krono. And these are the issues that we should talk about. And you go to Akufo-Addo so wako chato amanfum. I care less about that. Omo hono. You see, Kaswa adani New York, according to the performance tracker. Eti mo amote Kaswa, samuti New York. Monka ukwa mkwa tiso ni mfi Kaswa.
Yes, I.
Ekwanya me fasu Tuba Road, on say Tuba. Ewa. Kwa mkwa che kwa no nye. Eti obi be catch am say why yes kwan na say me nam kwan na so adabafo bebre nam kwan na so. People are living in this country, they know what they are facing in their pocket. Amafo nya aduane ni omunya ska mo mo yire no makohoma omunya ska ntwa electricity bill fuel 14 cedis per gallon per liter. What you say per liter, almost 100 cedis per gallon.
Yeah.
These are the issues that Ghanaians are facing. Real issues. It's not about performance tracker. It's about maybe. Opa, mame kosome car neni na hwe. Me fuel asoko. Timiram bebusa say fuel station be been around and me tua na kama ya fast. Na kama kwa kotobi egu.
Say fly ko yi no.
Asana ma short kwam kwaje. These are the issues that Ghanaians are facing.
Yeah.
The economic hardship. Electricity, yenya kania ndem. Yeso kania ne ochina. Wosi minjai enun to ho. Na me make a performance tracker ho asem. How does the performance tracker feed into the economic situation of Ghanaians? It doesn't. Man, let us not be moved away from the very issues that we're supposed to campaign to the Ghanaian people. Sell the message to the Ghanaian people and leave this strategy. Oh look, they wanted to do green book. Now the way they criticize the book, you do multiple 2 tables near chat. They decided say no, IT need don't mama or ban another Roma. omo ya adwuma ni bi ne enye na MPP for more IT for more MP omo didi o Kwame de manu be si
mamenko e carry so na also John Mama nsem kan
we have a policy document that is the NDC. John Mahama is going around talking about them. Time in the and kama me buy I take a lot of them and can me go through the things we intend doing. Of course, the 24-hour economy, is a whole topic on its own. I bet discuss it that is going to create job. We hear near my now we've collapsed almost all the local banks.
Of course.
Now the few ones that are left are under threat. Fidelity is under threat. It's a big Fidelity. Way back on UBA. No, UMB. Universal Merchant Bank. They are also about to go because of the way government is handling them. The John Mahama administration is saying that they will prioritize local participation in the banking and financial, telecommunication, mining, oil, gas, agriculture. All these sectors are Mabobonu, the foreigners have taken over, and they are making it big time without the local participation. So we will now give priority to Ghanaians so that they can also participate in the mining, participate in the banking, so that we can bring back some of our bank, such as the UT Bank, the Unibank, mention them, all right?
Yeah.
If you earn year to year, they declare, Stanchart declare interest, year to year, APSA almost declare interest. The question you ask yourself is, interest normally qualify. They export all of them back to their country, and that is what is putting pressure on our CD, and the CD is not able to stand because foreigners who normally make the money at the money sector, at the insurance sector, whatever sector now, they take the money back. They are businessmen. They don't come and do business here, make profit and keep it here. They make the business, they make the profit, and they take it back. So we have to encourage local participation in some of these industries.
Yeah.
Another thing I have here to say, one of the things we want to do also is to run a very lean government. And we are going to run a very lean government to the extent that His Excellency is saying that instead of the 120 something ministers I have currently, he's going to run this government with only 60 ministers. This is something he can do because he has been president before. He has experience. Into the areas he's going to cut down and be able to run a very lean government.
And senior, I've started advocating for meritorious appointment. You understand?
Yeah.
I wish I could meet President Mahama one-on-one and ask him about his opinion about meritorious appointment, where we have an energy expert as an energy minister, where we have an agric expert as an agric minister, we have educationist as an education minister, we have somebody like Kofi Boache as a security minister, so that we can hold them accountable when they come to tell us that they've been misled. Because you know why I'm saying this. You know what our technocrats are doing, because they know. Say ministers near the mobile ministry need technical know-how. They use technicalities to outwit them and get things done differently. Whilst the minister
is totally ignorant
of all the things.
Yeah.
Look, the reason we are suffering in terms of the energy crisis. Look at somebody like Napu, who is a dentist. Energy. Do you know that the terminologies and the technicalities involved there?
He's just signing contracts.
Yeah, just signing contracts. You understand? And at the end of the day, the ministry would have to employ your friends say special assistants, okay, so that they will give interpretations to some of the acronyms and the terminologies they use. Particular. Very good, because even before the minister signs the contract, he needs to understand
what he's saying.
They will sign and later realize anything. I
was not thinking when I was signing.
Yes, he said he was not thinking. But Senkayo Okoboy,
you know, Mamifa Bakun we can move on. It's a whole document that we need to have time
next
to go
week,
through. Fine. But Mifa Bakupenka, you know, right from, we can talk about even Kwame Nkrumah time up to date.
Yeah.
There are several projects scattered all over this country, abandoned. We are saying that if NDC comes to power and we take over 7th January, we are not going to touch any new project unless it's of emergency.
Okay.
All the old projects abandoned from Achampon time, Kufuor's time, Ronley's time up to date, we need to focus on all of them and complete them. Because some of these projects are loans are yakofa. The taxes, loans, but project is abandoned because of politics. We are not going to start any new project. We want to take all these abandoned projects, focus on them, and fix them.
Okay. Carry, min call ya so na on na sem to your sports na by just 1 minute.
Media ye can esino. The mechanic say said I mean ya edujem fika no.
Yeah.
I say it's me ma president Mahama so.
Okay.
Na the here bia no. Man, we should be able to advocate for him.
Sure.
And what he said to the meritocracy,
yeah.
I say yes, but the one thing that I have to also look at, they say we should be able to trumpet what Mahama eba obit me aye. So I see. So that sometimes also we should give platform to people who will be able to trumpet what he will do, not obia ont me yede and trumpet it. There be brother cannot ayampa. So Solomon can someone or microphone. They didn't help. They didn't help. See, we were having. I'm telling you the truth. No, we were having.
Don't pick on him. Don't pick on him. Allow.
No problem.
He did his job. Why you need Juma fine?
No problem. But the air can say we are making reference to his era. So I say. So I say.
No, now it's Sammy Demphis era.
Yes.
What I say? Another administration will come. Say Abana, we have to make reference to the good and the bad that took place during his era. Nobody should stop us.
No,
I always scared of somebody.
No, stop it.
We are not scared of anybody.
Now looking at Solomon Kansan's position, he's told you that he sabotaged the government at that time. He sabotaged. Are you scared to say it?
Solo and sabotage government.
Let's move on.
I mean, because I'm not someone else. I'm not to judge tomorrow.